Hello, sparrows. Welcome back. Let's make a clown costume. Put on everything you can find that has lots of colors on it, and you may have to make up the rest if you do not have a clown wig. So I'm going to put on this lovely clown wig. Oh, lovely. Then find some vegetables. I'm going to have this bit of celery and a carrot. And I'm going to wind this onto here. Now, why are we making a clown costume? Because today, Pippi goes to the circus. Can you imagine? She has never been to a circus before. And one apparently has come to town. Oh, that is celery. So good. Right up there with cookies. There we are. Wasn't the best idea to eat when I'm trying to talk to you. Okay, so a circus has come to town, and Tommy and Annika are very excited about it, and their mum and dad have given them some money to buy a ticket to get into the circus, and now they're going to go and ask Pippi if she would like to go, and she's never been to a circus. So I was thinking, ooh, okay, let's get dressed up a bit clownish. I'm sitting on the floor because that's just what I'm doing. And I thought, what else do clowns have? They have funny hair. Ooh, I can't really see. There we are. Glorious. You can put some vegetables in your hair. And how about get some old lipstick? If you don't have face paint. I have face paint, but I thought maybe somebody has some lipstick. And I can't really see. Oh, my magic mirror. Magic mirror, magic mirror. Now, clowns have really big lips, right? So don't stay on your actual lips. Go right around here like this. Oh, my goodness. Don't worry too much how it looks. And then you can kind of color it in. You should always, oh dear, you should always ask before you use some. It looks like I've been eating a giant jam sandwich. Maybe I'll go around like that. How's that? Oh yeah, there we go. This is so that it looks like I got a gigantic big smiley mouth. Oh my goodness. Or it looks like I've been eating too much jam. All right, there we go. And clowns definitely have red noses. So get your lipstick and you just give yourself a red nose like this. I'm just going to give myself a red nose. How's that? If you had a big round sticky on nose, you could use that, but I don't. So there you go. You can have clown makeup with just lipstick, nothing else. I'm hoping that you might have some lipstick at home, but make sure you ask if you could borrow it. Just give yourself a red nose and a big mouth. There we go. Maybe I'll put some little freckles on, because why not? Because we're going to be washing the face after. Da 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 da. Okay, we're ready to go. Welcome to Pippi Goes to the Circus. Have you ever juggled? I cannot juggle at all. This is how I juggle. Oh, see, I can't juggle. You can juggle. That's what they do, but we don't need those. All right, so are you sitting comfortably? Are you in your comfy spot? Do you have a tea? Let's pour you some circus tea. There's going to be acrobats in here and tumbling what? Frogs and popcorn and candy floss. Whoops, I spilled it. And a big chuckle of laughter. And this is for you. Cheers. That's for you. And cheers. Did I pour it? I can definitely taste the candy floss. That's good. That's for me. And over here we have the wishes. Where are they? Here. Whoa, there we are. Let's blow our wishes. Take a moment. Give yourself a hug. Yesterday I hugged a tree. Don't forget to hug a tree. It will help. There go the wishes for everyone. There we are. Oh, you're really good at blowing those hugs and wishes. Okay, I'm going to have to wriggle a little bit. Okay, what else do we need? We need, I think a clown needs more than one pair of reading glasses. Those ones. And our actual reading glasses that help us see. Okay, and a glove. Because, you know, really, why look normal when you can just look like a clown? Oh, that's tight. Whew. Okay, I like to wear at least one white glove when I'm a clown because they're very good for mimes. I think I'm not doing that quite right. Okay, Steppy. Yes. Clownish. Definitely clownish. Let's start reading. So, where is your book? It's over here. Everything is Everything is sliding out of the way. My house is a little slanty. It leans this way, so anything on wheels, you have to go, whoa, come back, come back. Okay, here we go, here we go. All right, I have so many clothes on, I'm hot. Okay, so Pippi goes to the circus. Here she goes. So, a circus had come to the little town, and all the children were so excited, and Tommy and Annika were allowed to go. So, off they went to Pippi's house, Villa Vellicula. They rushed over, and there she was on the porch with her horse, braiding his tail into 2 braids, and tying each one with red ribbon. I think it's its birthday today, she announced, and so he has to be all dressed up. Pippi, said Tommy, all out of breath, because they'd been running so fast and were so excited. Pippi, do you want to go to the circus? Well, said Pippi, I can go anywhere, but whether I can go to the circus or not, I don't know, because, you know, I don't think I have been to a circus. I don't know what a circus is. Does it hurt? Oh, silly, said Tommy. Of course it doesn't hurt. It's fun. There are horses and clowns and people that walk the tightrope. But it costs money, said Annika, opening her little fist to show the shiny $50 and quarters that were still there. Well, I'm as rich as a troll, said Pippi. So I guess I can buy a whole circus all right. But it'll be crowded here if I have more horses. The clowns and the acrobats, well, they can do the laundry, but it's harder to know what to do with the horses. Oh, don't be so silly, said Tommy. You don't buy a circus. It costs money to go and look at it. See? Look at it, said Pippi. You pay money to look at something? And here I go around goggling all day. Goodness knows how much money I've goggled up already with my goggly eyes, goggling here and goggling there. And now you're telling me I have to go somewhere and pay just to goggle at something? Well, Tommy and Annika had to explain what the circus really was. And little by little, she opened her eyes, one and then the other, and she said, it sounds mighty fine. Cost what it may. I must take a look. So, off they went to the circus. Oh, I just need to have a proper little drink of water. Oh, had celery. Celery? What is celery? Celery. Now I'm stuck on the word celery. Okay, off they went to the circus. So, I've got right on the wrong page. Sorry. I'm so distracted by celery. Oh, you're so patient. Okay, this makes more sense. This page makes much more sense. So, Pippi took out a gold piece from her suitcase. And when they arrived, there were crowds of people lining up. And soon enough, they got to their turn at the window, and Pippi stuck her head through the window and stared at the lady in the ticket booth and said, "Hello, how much does it cost just to look? May I look at you?" And the lady did not know what Pippi was talking about. And she said, "Little girl, it costs $1.25 in the grandstand and 75 cents on the benches and 25 cents for standing room only." And before Pippi could answer some nonsensical answer and get even more confuddled, Tommy interrupted and said, "Oh, excuse me, lady. Pippi just needs a 75-cent ticket, please." And Pippi put down her gold piece, and the lady looked very suspicious. But she picked it up, turned it around, gave it a little bite to see if it was real or not. Isn't that a strange thing to do? Some people do that. If you're professionals, I don't know, they can bite on something to see if it's like real metal or fake metal. No idea. Don't be chewing on coins. Nah, don't be doing that. Anyway, the lady decided that it was indeed a real gold nugget, gold coin piece, gold piece. And then gave her a great deal of silver coins as change. And Pippi said, "Now what would I do with all those silver coins?" "You can keep them, and then I can look at everything twice." Well, as Pippi absolutely refused to accept any change, the lady changed her ticket to one for the grandstand, which is very fancy, and gave a grandstand ticket to Tommy and Annika without them having to pay a single penny, because the gold piece was enough for all three of them to have a ticket. And they went to the grandstand and sat in the most beautiful red velvet chairs right next to the ring down at the center. And Pippi said, "Oh, this is a remarkable place. But they've spilled sawdust all over the floor. That's very careless, you know. And I am not an over-fussy type myself, but this looks a bit careless to me." Well, Tommy explained that all circuses have sawdust on the floor because the horses run around and a little bit of poop on the floor. So the sawdust makes it easier to sweep it up. So on a platform nearby, the circus band suddenly started to play the thundering march. And Pippi clapped her hands with delight and wildly jumped up and down with excitement. And she said, "Oh, I can hear it. Does it cost money to listen too? Do I have to pay extra money to listen?" And Tommy and Annika fell about laughing and said, "No, you can watch and listen. Your ticket covers everything." And at that moment, the curtain in front of the performance entrance opened, and out walked the ringmaster. With his tail of long coats and his top hat and his great big curly black mustache. I forgot how to say that. Mustache. Okay. And there he was, and behind him, running by, came 10 white horses with red feather plumes coming out of their headdress. They were magnificent and galloped around the ring with their feet plop, 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 or more like clip, clop, clip, clop. They stopped in a ring around the center and put their hooves up on the side, and there was one horse right in front of Pippi. And of course, Pippi leaned forward, took the horse's hoof in her hand and said, "Hello there. My horse sent you his best wishes. It's his birthday too, don't you know? But he has bows braided into his tail, not like you with that beautiful red feather on your head. How magnificent you look." And just then the horses jumped back and trotted around and galloped out of the ring. And when the act was over, the ringmaster bowed to the cheering crowd. "Hooray, hooray!" And he's, "Oh, you're very welcome. Oh, you're very welcome." And in an instant, the curtains opened and a coal black horse came galloping out. And on its back stood a beautiful lady dressed in green silk tights. And her name was announced as, "Audience of the circus, please put your hands together for the most magnificent and magnetic Miss Carmencita." The crowd roared, and Miss Carmencita came trotting out on the horse's back with sawdust in little billows everywhere. And there she stood calmly on the horse's back and waved and smiled as the horse trotted around the ring. But then something happened. Just as the horse passed Pippi's seat, something came swishing through the air. And it was, what do you think came swishing through the air? It was none other than Pippi herself. There she stood, whoosh, on the horse's back behind Miss Carmencita. And at first, Miss Carmencita was so astonished she nearly fell off the horse. But then she got grumpy, and then she got mad, and she started to yell, "Get off my horse," to Pippi. But Pippi would not jump off. It didn't work. And Pippi said, "Oh, come on, take it easy. Don't you think you're the only one who can have some fun? Other people have paid to come here to have fun too, don't you know?" Well, then Miss Carmencita tried to jump off, but that didn't work either because Pippi was holding tightly onto her waist and the horse was galloping around with Miss Carmencita and Pippi holding on. And all the crowd were laughing and laughing and laughing at such a hilarious sight. Because there was the glamorous and the beautiful Miss Carmencita held around the waist by a strange-looking little girl with red braids and enormous shoes, who looked as if she had never done anything except perform in a circus. But the ringmaster was not laughing. Oh, no, no. He turned to an attendant and pointed and said, "Make the horse stop. Get that strange-looking girl off of the back of Miss Carmencita's horse." So they stopped the horse and Pippi said, "Hey, is this act over already? We were only just starting to have fun and the audience is loving it." But they all looked very, very grumpy. So Pippi looked at the ringmaster sadly and said, "Why are you so mad? What's the matter? I thought we were all having fun." But he was a very grumpy ringmaster. So Pippi skipped off the horse and went back to her seat. And that's where I'm going to stop for now. But I'm going to do a part 2 shortly. So either come back another day or just play the next one. Okay, bye.